Alright. So this is basically the Gerudo town. You could like paraglide in. You have to wear this outfit to fit in with the females here. They have their own type of language, they have their own type of quirky personality, and you probably will see those frame drops. And they're quite thick. But one cool thing that they have in the desert here is there are these sand seals, these wild ones, and what you're gonna have to do is you have to see how it just flops in there. You're gonna have to sneak up to them, and you'll see the sneaking bar on the bottom right, the little purple line there. Every step you'll see it like going on, but what I could do is slightly tilt the controller less, and you'll see now he's walking a lot slower, but the noise meter on that bar, it's much lower. So that seal right there doesn't know I'm actually coming to him. I actually want to like look at that, look at that. Now what these seals are is they surf on the sand. It is the fastest way to get around on the desert, and you could get a wild one by doing this, or you could rent them for 20 rupees and it'll be like you own them, because as soon as you get off these wild ones you can't. Oh, and by the way, that blue thing you just saw, now it's so cold I'm gonna have to switch my outfit to a cold resistant one. I'm not in the Gerudo town anymore, so I don't really need it, and now that I'm close enough you could grab it and you can surf on it. Now I'm gonna show you the giant anomaly on this map. And this thing is causing a big sandstorm in the Gerudo desert. It's creating trouble for them. And that is the lightning bolt. I don't mind if I die, but you'll see. And it targets you. And you could run. I think it'll just like home in on you though, yeah, and it left me with like 1 heart. Alright, so basically here we are back in this the Gerudo hotel. It's daytime, but I actually wanted to switch it to nighttime so you could see the effects on the weapons better. That's their way of saying hello. They have like a language now. This cute little Vi. Vi means like girl to the Gerudos, and boy is boy. This is the spa plan. I'm gonna switch to the spa plan. And I want to be woken after sunset. What is that? Alright. And the lighting at night, oh yeah, and you also got like extra hearts you see up there. This game you could actually have up to 30 hearts. That's the first, I think. But the lighting at nighttime, it's really nice, and oh man, the freaking frames. But I'm gonna walk outside of the town for a second and show you like a few of the different weapons and whatnot. And oh, and also you can see this little detail here. If you try to fight this, hero of time getting slapped up by Gerudo. But basically, I'm in this desert. I'm gonna show you some of these weapons. Basically, the boomerang, for example, right? You could throw it, and then you have to catch it, and then you could also have your basic, and then you have like 2 charges up with this actually, for like a double ring. And then I'm gonna switch to this one. Is just so flashy, the Thunder Blade. You see that little effect, and then it like runs out, but then you'll see it charging up right here at the bottom. That shit is so sick. And then I don't know what the charge up move for this is. Yeah, super laggy. And then we have it's just a regular club. The charge up move for this I think is like a spin, and then if you let go it'll be like that. It'll keep spinning as long as you hold it. Then there's the trident that I got from the Zoros. This can break too, but I didn't want to even play with it because the different weapons really do play like separate. And then here's the ice rod. So you get these from these mages. You could shoot it off of them and then just pick it up, like, and it sends out little ice beams or whatever, and then that has to charge up as well, like the other weapons. You see like a little. There you go. You'll know. Wait, what? There you go. And then the frost blade. Much like the thunder blade, but I think this shoots out like ice. Like this is some Square Enix effect type of thing, like Blizzard or something from like Kingdom Hearts 1. Little ice spin. And what else do I have in here? Oh yeah, so for the arrows, the effects are really nice too. That's like lightning. I think it does like a lightning AoE bomb. Maybe. Probably not that one. I don't have any of the other arrows to show you any of the effects. And, oh yeah, you could also switch, like, his armor and stuff. And you could, like, dye the clothing. Like, I like Link with the cape, too. Like, I mean, the green tunic is nice. I don't know where you get it. Maybe it is the amiibo. I heard you could get it elsewhere, but... And then there's, that's about it. You can actually see the giant from here. Boomerang. If I cut that wire, could I... Alright, so the magnet can pull it, but I can't actually detach it from that string. What can I do? If I cut the string, the chest is just gonna fall down there. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna put it in stasis. I'm gonna freeze the chest, and then I'm gonna get the magnet out. I'm gonna cut the wire. Oh! What? Grab. Holy crap! It actually worked! It actually worked. Okay. No. Okay, got my boomerang back. I'm gonna open up this chest. The game's physics is just fantastic. You could actually shoot bomb arrows onto this grass, and you'll see how it burns the grass, but it actually creates a high rise for this. Freaking technology. I gotta say, like, shield surfing in this game is actually a really good way to traverse, but it actually does take a little bit of durability off of your shield, so you could be you have to be careful when using it, or use it on a shield you don't really care about. But just check this out. Freaking awesome. So I wanted to talk about some of the weather effects and how dangerous it could really be to roam certain areas with wearing certain gear. And I'm going to show you, for example, you see how these things have these like lightning bolt symbols on them in the middle of them? It's because they're metal. The bow I have on right now is kind of wood. I'm going to put on some metal weapons, for example, like even this bow on my back, right? And you're going to notice, if you just look a little bit closely, as long as I just take a few steps in here, I just sparked a little bit, right? It's a warning, and this is what happens if you just stay out too long. Yeah, that is pretty awesome. Similar to the thunder effects, if you're wearing wood in a very hot area, like around lava for example, you're gonna notice that the wooden items on my character, look how it starts to set on fire. And unlike the thunder, where it's just like a huge burst, you will slowly burn to death. And it will kill you. Ragdoll physics. So I wanted to highlight the stasis ability in this game. Stasis you get early in the game, and it allows you to freeze time on certain objects, and you can attack them, give it a certain amount of force, and when time unfreezes, it will move at a certain motion depending on how many times you hit it or how hard you hit it, depending with what weapon you have, like a sledgehammer or a sword maybe. So I'm going to cut this tree down and show you how fun stasis can be to use. It's going to fall, and you can freeze the time and attack it, and you'll see that arrow, and you can hop on, and you can just ride the log. And the game does kind of freeze, and that's basically why stasis is pretty cool. I don't actually know any games that do that.